So I'm gonna be testing this brand new pet in Grow a Garden. That is a new prismatic pet, and the chances of getting that pet is 0.25%. That is pretty rare to get. And I'm talking about this brand new YEAR'S Dragon pet, and by default it is a really huge pet. I got it to 6 kg base and it looks massive without any mutation. And apparently this pet can age up your pet. This pet can put mutations on your plants. This pet can restock your seed shop. This pet can do basically anything. Restock your egg shop, restock your gears, and a lot more. So I thought I should test it out because a lot of people are using it and they said this pet is kind of OP because if you leave it AFK, collect the gears that it gives you, and it can literally age up your pet just like level up lollies. Not only it can restock the level up lollies, but also it can age up the pet by itself. And the best part is it can restock the eggs, it can restock the seeds, and it can restock some really rare seeds in Grow a Garden. And the size of it is actually pretty insane. I think it's one of the biggest pet in the game right now. And like I said, I don't have any mutation on it. It's just 6 kg base and it looks massive. So first thing first, let's make it nightmare. So I'm just gonna put all of my pets there and with my ghostly headless, and it's gonna take just a couple of tries to get it nightmare, and I want to see how big this pet is gonna be. And I'm trying to make it mega after this video. I'd probably get it mega or jumbo because I think this pet looks bigger than the Hydra that I have. So let's just get it nightmare first, because then we're gonna be testing this pet because I told you everything that it does. And for me, I think it's pretty good for AFKing your game. Put the pet aside and then collect the rewards that it does. Okay, we got the nightmare, and I don't think so it increased any of the size. I mean, it does. I think it did. Nightmare does increase good amount of size of the pet. Let me just hold it. Okay, it is quite massive, and I wouldn't say it's as big as my Hydra because my Hydra is mega, but still it's actually pretty good size, and the wings are actually pretty insane. So I'm just gonna age it up and we're gonna be using it and see what exactly it does, and if we're gonna get any of these really rare seeds from the seed shop. So I'm just gonna switch my slot and age it up, and I'll get back once it's done. Alright, so the YEAR'S Dragon is 100 age, and you guys can read the ability. So first ability is basically it does the mutation to 20 of the fruits in the garden, and the second ability actually needs that mutation. So once you have like 100 of the fruits with that mutation, it takes those fruits and give you one gear that is only exclusive to this event. You can either get it from the YEAR'S shop or you can get it from YEAR'S Dragon. So as far as I know, even though after the event you will be able to get that gear, and that gear is actually pretty insane. It does a lot of good things. That's what the description says. But let me tell you a secret. A lot of people tried this pet and they got some of the rare seed that are in the shop right now by using the gear. So we're gonna be testing that out. And first I'm just gonna put peacocks to lower the cooldown, and apparently it says it cannot be mimicked or refreshed, but the cooldown should be able to go down with the peacocks. And let me just turn on the toggle notification, because if it gives me the gear, it should be good. And I already have like 50 plus gears, because when I was trying to kg up this YEAR'S Dragon, I collected a lot of gears because I just left it AFK on my garden with the rainbow hatched elephant and the rainbow hatched dillos. So I'm just gonna put some ghostly spiders as well, because why not? Hopefully it should be able to reduce the cooldown, and apparently it does reduce the cooldown, but the only ability that is working is the mutation one. So we might want to have to wait for the other ability that is 6 minutes 40 seconds, I think. Alright, so while I was waiting for it, I had this one thing in my mind that I should just plant some super seeds. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna plant 10 of them because I bought like 50 earlier. I made a few videos about them, but let's see what we get. It doesn't even say anything. A rainbow pumpkin. We don't need rainbow pumpkin. it's single harvest. Okay, that is cactus. I can just tell by the stem. A rainbow strawberry. I mean, that is not too bad because it's multi-harvest. Crimson thorn. A gold crimson thorn, not too bad, even though it doesn't look gold. Let's plant a few more. Gold pineapple, I don't need that. Gold cacao, not needed. Romanesco, not too bad. And the dragon is almost ready, just a few more seconds. Okay, what is this one? I can't even see what that plant is. Let me just plant one more. We only got like one rainbow and that is it. Okay, so we got the firework thingy, the dragon firework with the YEAR'S dragon, and let's see what it gives us. And like I said, I have 50 of them. I'm gonna be using all of them, and hopefully we will get some of the rarest seeds in the game. And let's see what it restocks, because apparently, like I said, it restocks, it age up your pet, it gives you free eggs, it restock the gear shop. It basically does every single thing in the game that you use your other pets for, but it's not as convenient as the other XP pets, I'll give you that. I'm gonna put the Reaper so we can age it up as well, and let's see what happens. Okay, so I have to find the firework. I'm pretty sure I have like, yeah, I have more than 50. So let's use the first one. Let's see what we get. Okay, restock the buttercup. We don't need no buttercup. That is like pretty basic seed. And we got a fiery mutation, and I think that is pretty exclusive to the gear. And we got another fiery mutation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all the plants from my garden to see if it's only gonna work on the pets and the seed shop and gear shop, because apparently it's just giving me the fire mutation. And I know for a fact that it does all the other stuff as well, like aging up the pet. So let's see. Okay, let's keep giving the mutation. More mutations, we don't need that. And more mutation. Okay, it restocked dragon fruit. That is not too bad actually. I'm not gonna lie. Dragon fruit restock is pretty decent. It's pretty okay. So I'm just gonna remove all the plants from my garden to see what we get, because we don't need no fiery mutation. We can just spread it out using a T-Rex or Spino, especially the T-Rex. So I'm just gonna remove all the plant that I've planted. So hopefully we don't get any of the mutation effect from those gears. And I think for me that dragon firework is pretty decent. If you're just trying to mess up with the aging up your pet, that'll be a pretty decent one, but it's pretty hard to get. I mean, by the time you get one gear, you can just age up your pet using a ferret, because a ferret would work even better. Alright, so okay, it says couldn't find any of the fruit to target. Okay, restock. It restocks sunflower. There's no way. I'm pretty sure sunflower is a divine seed. There's no way we got sunflower restocked. I'll just see if it's the sunflower that I'm thinking about. Yeah, it is divine sunflower. So it can restock any of the seeds from the seed shop. And restocked corn. We don't need no corn. And it still thinks that we have some fruits in our garden, and it goes and try to put the mutation, and we got age up on a Reaper. That's not too bad, but I have used quite a few rockets just to get one age up. And we got another age on the Reaper, and 2 godly sprinklers. Not too bad. So this pet, I would say, totally not worth it. I mean, as per my knowledge, to age up your pet, you can use some other pets like Delos, even the ferret. You can just leave like a lot of them in your garden, and that will be better than this. But for the restocks, I would say, yeah, do we actually need those seeds? Unless it does like some super rare seeds. But apparently it does not. And eggs, I don't think so. This pet is actually worth it. And for 0.25% pet, no, that's a big L, to be honest. So yeah, this is what this new pet does. Not a good pet. Do not spend your tokens or your time getting this pet. If you can find it for cheap, get it, but don't overpay for that.